What is going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about Yieldmax and the distributions that we'll be paying out this week, the 4th week of January. So today's January 27th. Hopefully you haven't checked the market today because big sell-off, right? Some big names for sure that are selling off hard. NVIDIA, MSTR, pretty much everything else. We'll take a look at that here in a second. Wednesday, actually I'm off on all of these, so these are all the payments and I guess important dates that we kind of want to look at here. So this upcoming Wednesday, there will be a distribution announcement on Yieldmax's X page. So if you don't follow them on their X page, definitely go do that. And definitely, if you're an investor in their funds, give them a follow so you can get some updates on X. So Wednesday, they announced the dividend. Thursday will be the X date. So meaning you have to own the shares of these funds before that date in order to get the payment out on this Friday. So that's kind of how that works. You have to own the shares before the X date. So just kind of keep that in mind there. Moving on, let's look at, what these funds are exactly. So this is the week we're looking at, January 29th, 30th, and the 31st. And they're going to be the Group B funds. And this is going to be an interesting one, right? So NVDA, they are having a rough day today. NVIDIA, there was some news that came out. I haven't really followed it, but I did look at the chart, and it's pulling back pretty hard today. Dips, I'm not sure exactly which inverse that one is. It may be the inverse of NVIDIA. Let's see real quick. Apologize. I can't keep track with all of their. Okay, so it is the short NVIDIA. I bet that one is absolutely printing today. So needless to say, these two funds will be interesting to watch this week as they will be paying distributions. Facebook, GDXY, BABO, JPMO, MRNY, PLTY, that's been another popular one. And then MARO, that's another popular one as well. Crypto's pulling back a little bit, so that'll be an interesting one to watch as well. So let's go ahead and look at, the market. Looking at the SPY over here, it's down $11. You don't see that too often. Down almost 2% on the day. Pretty massive day for SPY. Let's look at QQQ, down 3%. Another massive day for this stock as well. And then good old MSTR down $30 today, 8.46%. Pretty massive pullback for sure. Let's see what Misty has done compared to, down 8%, down 7%. So it is hedging a little bit of the downside. But when we come back up, the upside will be capped a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see how that kind of shakes out. Let's look at NVIDIA, or NVDY rather, down 17% today. Crazy. And then NVIDIA, just the underline itself, down 17.4% today. Massive day, right? For that stock for sure. Coming back to the NASDAQ 100, this is a very popular liquid ETF that I like to trade. Needless to say though, a lot of people made money on shorts today. If you're an option buyer or seller, congratulations, especially for a day like this. I hope you were buying puts and not buying calls. But yeah, definitely stay tuned. Like we talked about, I'm not sure about this calendar app. This is just one I found on Google. But yeah, stay tuned. Wednesday will be Group B distributions. Those numbers will come out. I don't think they have any other ETFs paying this week. Let's see. Maybe the Target. Of course, they have the new weekly pairs, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so the Target 12 just looks like they pay once a month. And then the weekly pairs are going to be paying out as well. So there's a couple of new ones here, LFGY and GPTY. Those are interesting to me. This is a crypto one, I believe, and then this is the AI and tech one based. Looking at those again, if we scroll up here to the top, there it is, portfolio. So the LFGY is the crypto portfolio option income one, and then the GPTY is AI and tech. I imagine GPTY is probably getting smacked pretty hard today because it has NVIDIA as its number one holding. So yeah, this one's probably getting pulled back pretty hard. So yeah, do with that as you will. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Quick little video today. We want to talk about the upcoming distributions that are going to be getting paid out from Yieldmax this week. So definitely stay tuned for that. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you still an investor of Yieldmax, or have you kind of pivoted to some of the other fund managers out there, such as Curve, Defiance, Roundhill? There's tons of them out there nowadays. So let me know your thoughts down below. Would love to hear it. Stay tuned for more content coming your way. Cheers.